Alright, this is my screencast for a game called Blitz Football. It is a football competitive lead-up game for grades 6 through 9. You will need cones to mark off the end zones, a football, flag belts, and jerseys. There will be two teams. Everybody will have a flag belt, and everybody can have a jersey as well. It's just a little bit easier to tell who's on each other's team, uh, besides just by what color flag belt that they're wearing. Um, you will flip a coin or play rock, paper, scissors, something quick and easy like that, just to see who goes first. And the teams will start off in their own end zones. So this is just a little diagram right quick of what it will look like. This game can be played either indoors or outdoors. Um, as I said, the cones are just used to mark off the end zones and the boundaries. If you're playing indoors on a basketball court, you could just use like the volleyball lines or the baseline and sidelines. So Team 1 will start off the play by saying down set hut. Only one person will have the football to begin with, which can be rotated every time, so each player on the team gets to have a chance to start the play. So as soon as that person says down set hut, both teams can run out of their end zones. The student with the ball will keep running until their flag belt is ripped off. As soon as their flag belt is ripped off, they will have to stop in place and throw the ball to a teammate to try to get the ball up the court or up the field. And then at that point, they will be able to pick their flag belt up, put it back on, and join the game so they can try to get open for that teammate to throw to. Defensive players cannot hit the ball out of somebody's hands, but the ball can be intercepted. So here's just another quick diagram of what that would look like. Both teams ran out of their end zone, and the player here had their flag belt ripped off, so they have to throw it to their own teammate, and then they put their flag belt back on, and they can run and try to get open for this player to throw it to them. And here are some more rules for blitz football. The ball cannot be ran into the end zone. Since this is a football game, we are working on the skills of, trying to throw the ball accurately. So I had the rule of the ball must be thrown into the end zone. In order to score, teams will have 4 downs. So that'll be like 4 times that team gets their flag belt ripped off and that they had to be forced to throw it in order to score. If they don't score it within 4 turns, the possession changes, and then the opposite team will then begin the play from their own end zone. Here are a few modifications for the game. The player that would begin the play, whether it's at the start of the game, after a change of possession, or once the other team has scored, if they can make it from the beginning of the play all the way to the end zone on the first try without getting their flag belt ripped off, I counted that as a score. That would be the only time that they didn't have to throw the football in order to score. If they aren't able to score, or it's very difficult for them to score within 4 downs, they have as many chances to score, just as long as it doesn't get intercepted or anything like that. Or if it's really easy for them to score, on top of not having 4 downs, you could change it where everyone would have to touch the ball, or everyone on that team that had the ball would have to touch it at least once before a score is made. And that is Blitz football.